Welcome to MathTech 360. We are here to solve two problems. 1. There are tons of children who state, "I'm not good at math." Notably, interest in mathematics has declined. 2. Urban schools underperform compared to the national average, while few low-income schools offer magnet programs. Thus, there is a critical STEM shortage. MathTech 360 aims to level the playing field by offering a web-based solution that differentiates instruction for students in grades 5 to 12. Based on state-specific standards, the VARC approach infuses video, audio, real-world connections, and kinesthetic learning. In addition, teachers are offered real-time data, lesson plans, and standards in an interactive calendar. This information is accessible at the principal and superintendent levels. MathTech 360 has a research partnership with Florida International University Metropolitan Center. They support qualitative and quantitative research to determine the best practices as it relates to mathematics and activating the adolescent mind. Together, a team of esteemed educators, business developers, and social activists developed a mathematics framework using the best practices in blended learning. MathTech 360 seamlessly matches math with technology to differentiate instruction for middle and high school students.
Now that you have viewed our introductory video, we'd like to offer a deeper dive into our development. We will share the market opportunity and target markets, competition, pointing out our competitive advantage, marketing plan, research pilots, projections, and funding. Last, we will share the merits of our advisory team and founder. Market opportunity. The opportunity to compete with smaller companies is extremely promising in this e-learning emerging market. 2010 generated $32 billion. 2015 was notable growth at $50 billion. 2018 is expected growth at 9.2%, which is projected at $58 billion. 120 companies offer online content to support blended learning. The leaders are Khan Academy, Compass Learning, and Achieve 3000. MathTech 360 is well positioned to compete with the 42 companies that represent 1% shares. The MathTech 360 goal is to support underperforming schools and their students while simultaneously raising the skill sets of those listed as gifted and talented. So our Tier 1 is an outreach to urban and rural schools, notably those that are listed as Title I. Tier 2, public, charter, private, and parochial schools. We will then reach out to homeschoolers, which is our Tier 3 model, and Tier 4, after-school and tutorial programs. Our competition includes 8 major programmers that also focus on mathematics and student performance. We will also compete with textbook publishers that have moved into the ebooks market. Our competitive advantage. With an individual license, students log in and read the daily math standard. They are prompted to complete the pretest as well as review the associated vocabulary words which are embedded. The results of the pretest will trigger differentiated instruction. Today's lesson is measurement and data. Meanwhile, another student may receive less text and more visuals for the same standard. The goal is to meet each student at their functionary level. Next, we have the VARC approach. Video, audio, real-world connections, and kinesthetic learning. First, there is an explainer video which walks students through the problem-solving method. Next, we have a real-world connection which notes careers and math applications related to the daily standard. Last, in this section, we have kinesthetic activities because we offer hands-on applications where learning is solidified. Last, we offer a post-test, an open-ended essay question, and an opportunity to reflect on the lesson. In addition to the student platform, teachers, parents, and administrators are offered access to real-time data. Notice once students complete the pretest, teachers can view at 3 levels: modified, grade level, and advanced. Teachers can also view each student performance in a mixed matrix in real time. At the admin level, schools and classrooms can be compared. Lastly, the standards can be manipulated and changed by a simple drop and drag feature on the calendar. The team developed the math matrix by reviewing research of the adolescent mind and its mix with mathematics, looking specifically at the needs of at-risk students, then moving to the adaptability of gifted students. We found 4 necessary components for student growth. First, we would need to identify stylistic mismatch and nonlinear learning, and we were sure to incorporate multiple modalities and culturally induced cognitions. Our marketing plan includes 5 major steps: to cultivate, present, demo, pilot, and advertise. We will cultivate close contacts with district and school leaders, present at national and local conferences that are educational as well as technology based. Of course, we will publish our findings. Demo at city council, educational symposiums, and school board meetings. We plan to pilot MathTech in Title I schools to cultivate best practices and develop partnerships. And then we will advertise in publications that is web-based as well as print that reach our target industries and audience. In partnership with FIU's Metropolitan Center, we have completed 3 pilots, most recently in the spring of 2018. It's a 5-week program for students in grades 4 through 6. We use quantitative and qualitative research methods to establish our best practices. Our most recent participants were from the Urban League of Broward County STEAM program, where students received free licenses. Our first-year projections include sales for 25 schools purchasing classroom sets of licenses and 3 professional development days for teachers and administrators to understand the implementation strategies and data collection pathways of MathTech 360. In addition, we will sell individual licenses to homeschoolers. Revenues minus costs gives us a modest profit of $78,000. Projections, both short and long term, include year 2 profits at $80,000, with an increase to almost $96,000 by year 3. In the first 3 years, we control sales at a growth rate of 7 to 10% while we continue to test and improve the product. By year 4, we anticipate large-scale expansion into 50 states, and by year 5, entering the international market by simply addressing customary versus metric system content delivery. To date, MathTech 360 has raised $40,000, first from family and then winning 2 pitch competitions, one from Urban Philanthropy and a second from Broward County Small Biz Development. With the funds, we completed the back-end development, arranged for AWS cloud storage, and implemented 3 research pilots. Our funding request is for $275,000 to finalize strategic curriculum, expand the pilot to 10,000 students, complete white papers, and implement local, regional, and national marketing plans. MathTech 360 was developed by an esteemed group of educators, social activists, business developers, and computer programmers. Diversified experience led to a standards-based mathematics framework using the best practices in blended learning. Dr. Cumry started her career as an elementary teacher and is taught at every grade level to include undergraduate statistics at Florida International University. She has also served as a middle school principal for several years. In 2012, she launched Cumry Consulting to support nonprofits with management, professional development, and grant writing. Most recently, she partnered with the Children's Services Council and Nova Southeastern University to create a grant writing cohort. Graduate-level students write free grants for local nonprofits under her leadership. With a background in business and education, she is well positioned to lead MathTech 360 through its developmental stages. Thank you for viewing the merits of MathTech 360. To learn more, visit www.mathtech360.com.